of the Toronto Premier League. This match features the Soul Machine and the Q2 Panthers. If you're cheering for Soul Machine, let's hear you make some noise! And if you're cheering for Q2, let's hear you make some noise! Alright, we've got a great crowd with us at Kerr Hall tonight. First, let's meet the ladies of Soul Machine. Number 1, Taylor Brisebois. Number 2, Danny Brisebois. Number 3, Julie Jezerowski. Number 4, Steph Neville. Number 8, Lauren Wong. Number 9, Natalie Buck. Number 10, Katarina Nikoloff. Number 11, Jackie Ellis. And number 12, Alex Steins. And now let's meet Q2. Number 1, Asla Efserzoglu. Number 2, Tara Tanasiewicz. Number 4, Alicia Jack. Number 5, Brooke Davis. Number 6, Katie Neville. Number 9, Andy Bryce. Number 10, Lindsay McCabe. Number 11, Lauren Beltman. Number 12, Janelle Albert. And number 16, Gabby Machikowski. Fans, the teams will be playing 3 sets. Each set will be up to 15 points. At 14 points, whoever hits 14 triggers side-up scoring, which means both teams must serve to score. Each set is worth a different amount in the standings. If you win set 1, that's worth 1 point in the standings. If you win set 2, that adds 2 points to your standings. If you win set 3, you add 3 points to your standings.
Welcome. Week 3, Toronto Premier League 1 volleyball women's action. We just finished the 2 men's games, and now the women's action up. Soul Machine in black and red versus Q2 Panthers in a navy blue and yellow. I think it's black, but I've been told it's navy blue. So starting things off, Jackie Ellis will serve for Soul Machine to the left of your screen. Good men's action earlier. Ellis. Alicia Jack. That's blocked by Danielle Brisebois from the back row.
Soul Machine point on the back row attack.
Yes, the back row.
1-0 Soul Machine.
Was that Andy Price? Stepped over the line. Jackie Ellis again. Ellis too strong.
Ellis
Good eye
goes out of bounds.
from Masiakowski, number 16. Brooke Davis back to serve. So apologies, I blew the last call on the men's game. Thought we had an extra set. Good eye there. So just like the men and women here are pros, made the occasional mistake, I too am guilty of it. Danielle Brisebois back to serve, fresh off her winter season playing pro over in Hungary with Jazz White as her teammate. It's Taylor Brisebois. Masiakowski, and that's blocked. Alex Steins. But
Alex Steins puts up the block.
Alex goes 6-6. I mean, if you're going to have any success, you don't want to attack Alex. Brisebois serves again. Gets the roll off the lip of the net. Janelle Albert. And Jezerowski diving dig. Masiakowski gets her first kill of the night. So Gabby, last week down in Hamilton, one of the better players I saw. She had a big night and a good start. Tonight is Janelle Albert will serve for Q2. Janelle, fresh off her first season with Fanshawe. And Natalie Buck touches
Natalie
that in.
Buck rolls it over the block.
4-2, Soul Machine in the lead.
Soul Machine.
Jezerowski
Julie
back to
Jezerowski
serve.
Serving for Soul Machine.
Jezerowski out of Marquette down in the Chicago area. Blocked by Nikolov. Buck, and that's blocked. Looks like Alicia Jack got it. And tipped away Andy Price for
Andy
Q2.
Price laying out some dunks tonight. Alicia Jack serving for Q2.
Speaking of dunks, I'm going to keep one eye on the Raptors game on my phone, so forgive. Jack with the serve. Kat Nikoloff, great dig from Albert. And I don't know what Jack was doing. She had plenty of time to position herself and just let it drop in.
For Soul Machine.
Taylor Brisebois back to serve. Taylor. Machikowski again.
Machikowski off the block.
Gabby already 2 big swings. And she'll go back and serve.
Serving for Q2.
Gabby out of Loyola, Chicago. Playing in her first season in the Toronto Premier League. Kat Nikoloff touches it in. Nicely done. So Kat Nikoloff, formerly Kat Jovicic. So shout out to her husband, Ed. I know he's out there always listening on the live stream. And that's blocked. And that's Nikoloff again. Back to back for Kat. And we got a timeout on the floor for Q2.
Timeout Q2.
So thanks for joining us here
Our jersey sponsor,
at Ryerson University, Toronto Premier League Week 3. I'm Chris McKee doing the play-by-play. Remember, don't forget to click subscribe. Click the big red button. Stay up to date on all things Toronto Premier League and Calgary.
Raptors up 7 in the first.
Well, thanks you. 14-7 Raptors lead. 8:26 to go in the first. I'm just hoping for a parade. You know, I'm old enough to remember when the Blue Jays won the World Series, and I watched that game just a block south of here on the street, down just north of Yonge and Dundas. Buck with the serve, and Danielle Brisebois sees it dangling, puts that away. So Danielle Brisebois, the MVP last year of the Toronto Premier League. Buck again. Price from the left side, and that one's rolling into Lake Ontario as we speak. Way out of bounds. Buck again. Natalie from Keswick, Ontario, played at Georgian College. Of course, an OCAA All-Star. And Brisebois wins the wrestling match at the net over Brooke Davis. I had it at 9-5. How are they saying 10-4? And Buck, it's kept alive. Albert will just get it over. Brisebois, Danielle Brisebois with the kill.
11-4 Soul Machine.
All right, I'm going to go with what they're saying down there. We'll reset the score. 11-4 it is. Buck serves. Price. Nice play from Brisebois, excuse me. Price. And a great dig by Jezerowski, but Soul Machine can't keep that alive. Andy Price with the kill. So this is the one name I'm going to struggle with. Tara Tanisijevic. No, thought she was going to serve. Andy Price will serve. That's an easier name for me. Nikolov. It's blocked, but it goes out of bounds. Oh, no. It ended up Q2 points. So, yeah, the reaction of the ladies always misleads me. Because even when the other team gets the point, sometimes they're still high-fiving and happy. It's hard to keep track of. And then Danielle Brisebois hits that one up into the rafters on the kill. That ball was floating up to me.
Soul Machine substitution coming in is number 8, Lauren Wong.
So Lauren Wong seeing her first action tonight.
For Soul Machine.
Lauren plays her volleyball right here at Ryerson. U Sports all-rookie team last year. And there's Alex Stein and Danielle Brisebois.
A block sends it to 13-6.
I don't know Danielle enough well to call her Danny yet.
13-6 Soul Machine.
Chatted with her at the closing party last year. Nice lady. But I don't know if I'm on Danny terms quite yet.
For update, Raptors up 5 in the first.
Thanks for joining us here on the One Volleyball stream. Don't forget to follow One Volleyball on Instagram and Facebook. They still haven't got the Twitter going yet. Sports is all about the Twitter, man. Instagram's a good look, but Twitter, because you can inundate people with content on Twitter and they don't get annoyed. Well, usually. Wong serves. Albert, and the set led her too far.
14-6.
So this is set point. Lauren Wong serves for the set.
Point Soul Machine.
Nice serve from Lauren. Nicely done, Lindsay McCabe.
Takes the serve back for Q2.
So Q2 still alive here in the first.
Tara Tanisijevic serving for Q2.
So Tara Tanisijevic. I'm Tanisijevic. There we go. It's a mouthful. Forgive me, Tara.
Take that one. Serve goes back to Soul Machine.
I've asked 6 people in the building how to say that name right. I got to grab Tara and get the proper pronunciation. So Ellis serves for the set, gets the roll. Janelle Albert paints the sideline. Nice swing from Janelle. Brooke Davis will serve. Brooke, another Windsor player.
Brooke Davis serving for Q2.
Ball dangling. Taylor Brisebois from the left side. But it's now just they regain the serve, not a point, and it looks like Danielle Brisebois will serve. So Danielle, a storied career at UBC, was the female athlete of the year. Alicia Jack, Jezerowski there. Buck from the left side. Oh, great play. And then Albert almost. And from the back, Danielle Brisebois. Lovely swing, puts an end to that. So at the end of one, Soul Machine takes that one 15-8. They get 1 point. We'll be back for the start of the second set.
Score update, Raptors still up 5 in the first. So set number 2 is worth 2 points, which means it's still anybody's game.
Get ready for the start of the second set. Soul Machine easily takes the first one. So the two best teams I've seen so far, Soul Machine and then Galaxy All-Stars last week, really nice team. But last year, Polaris was the team that really struggled all season. And then they caught fire. They won the last week of the season, and they got in the playoffs, gained a little confidence, ended up making it to the final and losing out. They had match point on Soul Machine. Soul Machine pulled it out, end up winning. And they're your Toronto Premier League champs. Brooke Davis serves for Q2 on your left side. And Alex Steins, too easy for her.
Steins opens the scoring. 1-0 Soul Machine.
So Alex
Jackie Ellis serving for Soul
started
Machine.
out her first 2 years at Niagara University and then transferred to York, finished up her career there. Jackie Ellis. And now Katie Neville out there for the first time. Buck from the back row. That was going out, and Albert touched it.
Buck from the back. 2-0.
Buck
Soul
with a
Machine.
smile. No, she got away with one there. And now Jackie Ellis will go back to serve. Jackie played at the University of Alberta. And
It's like she's played
Lauren
here
Veltman
before. Lauren Veltman.
with the kill.
One serving.
So Lauren, obviously,
Lauren Veltman serving for Q2.
a Ryerson player. Everyone waiting for the ball. Lauren back to serve. Lauren, one of the better players I saw in the league last year. And just getting in the second set. Didn't see any time in the first set. And Danielle Brisebois again, showing why she was the MVP.
3-1 Soul Machine.
Danielle back to serve.
Serving for Soul Machine.
Danielle out of Bolton, Ontario. Oh, Janelle Albert.
Albert with the hammer.
Showing why she was the OCAA Player of the Year this year. Big swing from Janelle. Big smile from Janelle after that. I should wake her up.
Ursulu serving for Q2.
Ursulu didn't play last week for Q2. Very simple serve, but effective. Taylor Brisebois. Set was off for her, but made the adjustment. Danielle goes back for it. Jezerowski gets it over. Janelle Albert again. That's blocked, though. Taylor Brisebois.
Block was tailor-made.
A little stare down from Taylor after that. I like that.
Alex Stein serving for Soul Machine.
No, Steins to the bench.
Julie Jezerowski.
Jezerowski will serve. Jezerowski, #1 all-time in digs at Marquette. Impressive stat. And there's Kat Nikoloff.
With the block solo.
I mentioned earlier I made 4 pages of notes on the players and left them in my car at Kennedy Station, 20 subway stops away. And now Albert's too strong from Janelle.
Janelle Albert's attack goes out of bounds. 6-2 Soul Machine.
Jezerowski serves again. Neville puts it back in play. Ursulu just gets it over. And Alicia Jack, big time block.
Bringing out the blocks. 3 serving 6.
Katie Neville back to serve, it looks like.
Neville serving for Q2.
The announcer
Kate Neville serving for Q2.
made the mistake Trust me, I've called with all the sisters and that. I've made the same mistake. Speaking of sisters, Taylor Brisebois and Taylor with the kill. So there's Steph Neville, Shannon Neville, Katie Neville. Speaking of Steph Neville, she comes into the game. She's on the other side.
Steph, not Katie Neville.
Yeah.
And number 8, Lauren Wong.
And we got a timeout on the floor at Q2.
With the score, 7-3 Soul Machine.
So let me check my.
Score update. Raptors up 4 in the first.
There we go. 3:42 to go. Raptors lead by 4, 26-22. Back to the action here in the second set. Lauren Wong serves. Janelle Alberts for Q2. So Janelle having a night so far for Q2. Janelle will go back to serve.
Serving for Q2.
As good as it gets in the league from the service line. And on cue, she misses.
Albert's serve goes out of bounds. 8 serving 4.
Don't say anything nice about the players, because that's what happens. Natalie Buck back to serve. Natalie, the female athlete of the year when she was at Georgian College. Veltman has that swing blocked. Steph Neville and Kat Nikoloff.
Steph Neville.
9-4 Soul Machine leads. Buck will serve again.
9-4 Soul Machine.
The ref with the whistle, it kind of freaked out Natalie Buck, and there's Janelle Albert again. It put a hesitation in Buck's serve. Not sure what the reason for the whistle was. But you can see her stop.
Serving for Q2.
So Alicia Jack will serve. Alicia out of McMaster University. Nicely done, Lindsay McCabe. Sees it, dangling there. Nicely done. Put it away. Jack serves again.
6 serving 9.
Nikoloff and diving plays. Brooke Davis keeps that alive. Danielle Brisebois. Albert swipes at it. Veltman. Lauren Veltman just inside the line.
Winds up and gets the point.
Bit more like it from Q2.
7 serving 9.
So Veltman making an impact with her entrance into the game. Jack serves. It's a free. Lindsay McCabe, great dig from Wong. And then kept off. And they were calling a double touch. Everyone in Q2 was shouting 2-2.
8 serving 9. Q2 only down
So
by
Alicia
1.
Jack creeping back into the game for Q2 with some good serves. Danielle Brisebois just puts it over. Veltman adjusted well. Wong sets for Brisebois. Diving play by Albert, but big kill for Danielle Brisebois. So Kat Nikoloff back to serve. So Kat played at Columbia, and then as well as at UAB, and Kat with the ace. University of Alabama, Birmingham.
8 Soul Machine. Q2 substitution. Coming in is number 16, Gabby Machikowski.
So Machikowski back in. Veltman. Ooh, nasty. Lauren Veltman.
He's been to Home Depot, painting that sideline.
So
Nine
Veltman
serving 11. Brooke Davis serving for Q2.
making a statement here in the second set with some really nice play. Davis serves. And Brisebois missed that.
Brisebois' attack goes out of bounds. 10 serving 11.
Ball went way into the back stands. Brooke Davis now retrieves it off camera. She's to the left of the screen, getting ready to serve. And there's Veltman again.
And it counts for Lauren Veltman. 11-11.
Substitution, Taylor Brisebois and Jackie Ellis coming back in.
Coming in is number 1,
Steph
Taylor
Neville, Lauren
Brisebois.
Wong back to the bench.
Number 1, Taylor Brisebois, and number 11, Jackie Ellis.
So Davis at the service line for Q2. Into the net.
Davis hits the net.
So just as Q2 gets a little bit of momentum,
Jackie Ellis serving.
Davis puts that into the net, and now Soul Machine still in front. They took the first set. Ellis serves, one of the better servers in the league. Veltman again, diving stab at it by Buck.
Lauren Veltman.
So all Lauren Veltman in the second set for Q2.
Substitution.
And now Lauren
Coming in is number 2,
takes a breather.
Tara
Tara
Tanasiewicz.
Tanasiewicz.
Serving for Q2.
I'm going to repeat that name to myself 100 times. Hopefully I'll get it right. And Tara way too strong.
Goes out of bounds.
Soul Machine point.
12.
Now Danielle Brisebois back to serve.
Danny Brisebois serving.
Danielle spent some time with the Canadian national team. And Machikowski, they're calling a touch.
Gabby Machikowski finds some fingers.
So everyone
13-13.
in Q2
Osler
calling for the
Aruzulu
touch.
Serving for Q2.
Aruzulu will serve. Taylor Brisebois, and that's blocked by Jack. Soul Machine resets. Machikowski, great diving dig from Jezerowski. And Buck just missed.
Natalie Buck off to deflection. 14-13 Soul Machine. We're into side-out scoring.
So they're calling for a different
Julie
ball.
Jezerowski serving for
How is
Soul
that?
Machine.
They call that in?
Timeout Q2. With the score 14-13 Soul Machine.
Well, Soul Machine leads 14-13.
Score update. Raptors up 3 in the first.
So big point here in the match, a huge swing. Q2 looked like they had some life in them, going to pull the set out. And it's Soul Machine just getting every break possible.
Kono once again, as well as Moulton, the official ball of Toronto Premier League, and Popeyes Aurora.
So I'm multitasking here. I'm the scorer. I'm the commentator.
For the set.
I'm the camera guy. I like just calling games. A lot of extra work, but hey, it's all love. Machikowski misses, and Soul Machine takes set 2. So they lead 3 points to none. They've won 2 sets, but the third set worth 3 points. Q2 still with a chance to steal the match. We'll see in a few minutes.
Quick score update. Raptors up by 1. In the first. just a reminder that set number 3 is worth 3 points, which means Q2 could win it and tie the match. Q2 is down in the match, so they will be serving for set number 3.
Getting ready for the start of the third set. I'm Chris McKee doing the play-by-play. Thanks for joining us here on One Volleyball. Don't forget to click subscribe, the big red button below your screen. And follow One Volleyball on Instagram and like them on Facebook. I do. Great to be back here at Kerr Hall, Ryerson University. I had my Facebook memories pop up this week. So 2 years ago this week, I interviewed the Raptors president, Masai Ujiri, here at Ryerson when he was given an honorary doctorate, and I was working for Sportsnet at the time. They sent me down to interview Masai, and I was just looking out the window in the courtyard in between sets. And Masai looked me in the eye and guaranteed me, and there's a big block, but it goes out of bounds. Taylor Brisebois gets the point for Soul Machine. Masai looked me in the eyes and guaranteed me the Raptors would win a championship very soon. I kind of nodded and smiled. I thought he was nuts. But looking to fulfill that promise tonight, Jackie Ellis serves for Soul Machine. Price. Andy Price splits the middle. Nicely placed from Andy. Machikowski back to serve. High toss, spin, and off the back of Lindsay McCabe's head. And she comes and apologizes. So McCabe a little rattled on that one. Caught her in a bit of a weird place, I think. Maybe a substitution. Yeah, she needs a minute. Good call.
Substitution coming in as number 4, Alicia Jackson.
So that caught her just in the wrong place. McCabe needs a quick breather. I seen in the men's game, Terrell Bramwell put one off his teammate Jordan Darlington's head with a lot more power than that. Jordan laughed it off. Must have got McCabe in like the ear. No fun. And Steph Neville, what a dig to keep that alive. And finally, Taylor Brisebois on the best series of play tonight. Delicious volleyball from Soul Machine. Great movement from the ladies. Danielle Brisebois back to serve. And the set way off. What's the call? Yeah, it looks like Jack.
Soul Machine point. 4-2 Soul Machine.
So forgive me, the camera
4-1
getting yanked away. Got that corrected. Mentioned I'm the camera guy, play-by-play guy, score guy. Andy Price, that's blocked by Steph Neville.
Andy Price goes off the block.
But it falls just out of bounds. So Steph Neville, the MVP of the Toronto Premier League 2 years ago. Of course, a storied career at Florida State University. Andy Price serves for Q2. That one handcuffed Buck, and there's the ace.
With the ace. 3 serving 4.
Price again on the right of your screen. And paints the inside line. Another ace. Back-to-back for Andy Price. So, hey, why not try to attack her again? Finally, they shift formation a little. Gets the roll. Set way off for Neville. Steph just had to punch at it to get it over. And too strong from the back row. Soul Machine point.
5-4 Soul Machine.
So Taylor Brisebois will serve. Taylor played her university ball in McMaster. He's a gold medalist in the OUA. An all-star in 2014. Albert. And just inside the back line, Janelle Albert. Nicely done.
5-5. Alicia Jack serving for Q2.
Jack. Too strong. Good eye from Jezerowski.
Right Julie Jezerowski.
6-5. Soul Machine now leads in the third set. They took the first two sets. Steph Neville serves. Albert from the left side. Right at Danielle Brisebois. Too much for her. So Janelle having a night.
6-6. Brooke Davis serving for Q2.
Brooke Davis serves. Davis, an OUA All-Star at Windsor. Clever dump, but great reaction from Davis. And Buck puts that away.
For Soul Machine.
Natalie Buck.
7-6 Soul Machine. Natalie Buck.
Natalie back. Natalie's played pro in Germany and Denmark. To the left of your screen, now serves. Machikowski, great dig from Neville, and it's kept alive. Albert, Steph Neville again, and a little ambitious from Danielle Brisebois. Ball was hanging up there. She could have took another touch and set that for someone else. But that killer instinct, it's never a bad thing though. Albert back, high toss. Fantastic serve as usual. Danielle Brisebois makes amends. Splits Q2 into. They now lead 8-7. So Taylor Brisebois back into the game.
Julie Jezerowski serving for Soul Machine.
Jezerowski back to serve. Can't say enough about how impressed I am with Julie's game. And there's Lauren Veltman. Can't say enough about Lauren tonight.
8-8.
She's been fantastic.
Lauren Veltman serving.
No, Veltman won't serve.
Asler Sorzulu serving for Q2.
Asela Aruzulu. And Ellis wins the wrestling match. It's an arm wrestling match at the net. Ellis wins. Jackie back to serve. Jackie to the left of your screen. Nice serve to Andy Price. Machikowski punched at that awkwardly, like a soccer goalie would punch away a clearance. I've never seen that in a volleyball match. Timeout on the floor.
Soul Machine 10, Q2 8. Score update. Raptors up by 2 in the second.
Raptors still lead. So great to be back here at Kerr Hall. Spent half the season here last year. calling the women's games. Looks a little better here with just the one main court instead of the two split in two. It's always distracting too. A lot of balls flying over from each side. The men's errant passes and hits coming over the women's side and vice versa. Kind of kills the flow of the game at key points. And so a little bit more pure
serve goes over Andy Price's head.
Of a proper volleyball setup here. Machakowski will now serve.
Gabby Machakowski serving for Q2.
Gabby. Oh.
Gabby Machakowski's serve goes out of bounds.
The visual will speak for itself on that one.
Q2 substitution.
So Katie Neville back in.
Katie, not Steph Neville.
Katie said it last week, best shoes in the league. Love the fluorescent yellow. Brisebois, little floater serve. Price, perfectly placed. Andy Price.
Andy Price places it where she
Clever,
needs it.
clever. Now Andy will go back and serve.
Serving 11. Andy Price serving for Q2.
Andy out of the University of Calgary. A Dino from Toronto. Set a little off for Alicia Jack, but she made the most of it.
Jack
Alicia Jack with the kill.
scores the point. 11-11.
So Q2, remember they lost the first two sets. They can pull this out. Still get a couple big points. The season, the bigger picture. Buck from the left side, right at Price. Janelle Albert. She's tough. Janelle Albert.
12-11 Q2.
Price again. Some big points coming up here. And, oh, that's when it's your night. Much like Kawhi Leonard's game-winning shot over the Philadelphia 76ers, that ball hit the lip of the net, bounced about 3 times, and then dropped in for the ace.
13 left Q2. Score update. Raptors up by 5 in the second.
Don't forget, coming up next, Madawaska Madness versus the Galaxy All-Stars. The last match of the evening. We did 2 men's already. You're watching Soul Machine versus Q2. 1 more to go. Q2 will serve. Price again. Luck on Q2's side on that last one. Another nice serve from Price. And Buck saw it sitting up there, taps it away. Nicely done. Now Taylor Brisebois back to serve.
Taylor Brisebois serving for Soul Machine.
Taylor, an OUA All-Star in 4 of her 5 years at MAC. Janelle Albert, it sounded like a cracker off her hands. And now Q2 for set point can steal 3 points.
Side out scoring time. Alicia Jack serving for the set.
Alicia played last year with Polaris in the final. Nice serve. And Steph Neville can't put that away. And finally, it does fall in for Soul Machine. So Q2 can't win the set unless they're serving. Steph Neville to the bench. Lauren Wong comes in to serve. So Lauren playing on her home court here at Ryerson. And it's kept alive. Lauren Wong with the ace. Now we're tied. Big serve.
14. Timeout Q2.
We're tied at 14.
Still up
Part of me is thankful that I'm here calling the volleyball
By 3 in the second.
because I lost my voice the other day. It was a Monday night screaming at the TV. And so I don't need to be that emotionally invested in it. Hopefully catch the last couple minutes and then join the celebration here in downtown Toronto.
Once again, we'd like to thank our partners, Kono, Molten, and Popeye's Aurora.
Wong serves, tied at 14 here in the final set. Nicely done. Oh, kept alive, punched over. Nikolov, and that's blocked by Albert. Buck will try it on the other side. And Lauren Veltman, huge block.
Brooke Davis shut the door. Serve goes back to Q2. Q2 substitution. Coming in is number 16, Gabby Machikowski.
Machikowski back in with Brooke Davis serving.
Coming in is number 4, Steph Neville. Brooke Davis serving for the set.
Oh, Ellis almost caught them sleeping. Buck from the left side. Another block from Veltman. Jezerowski keeps it alive. And Jackie Ellis drops that in.
Takes the serve back for Soul Machine.
I don't know if she knew much about it,
Coming in is number 8, Lauren Wong.
but it looked fantastic. Natalie Buck serves.
For Soul Machine.
Still tied at 14. Too strong.
Serve goes back to Q2.
So Q2 will now serve.
Soul Machine substitution. Coming in is number 4, Steph Neville.
Neville
Janelle
back in.
Albert serving for the set.
Albert. Janelle Albert with the ace.
The sideline to end the match.
Unbelievable. And that's it. That's a wrap. Janelle Albert.
3 by a score of 15
So
to 13.
they get the 3 points, but
3 points to their
Soul Machine should win on the point differential. So thanks for joining us here, match 3.
Raptors down by 1 in the
That was a good one. Soul Machine and Q2, each with 3 points. Coming up next, Madawaska and the Galaxy All-Stars. We'll see you back in a few minutes.